Welcome back to our series. I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. You know that on my struggle cooking class, I teach you the food substitutions that I make on my health and wellness journey. But while I'm traveling, I'm doing a little series for you all. We've talked about cooking for kids, cooking for teens, and today we're going to talk about cooking for singles. All right, so you're finally out of the house, you're on your own, you're in your early 20s, maybe even in your 30s, and now you're realizing the impact of the money that you spend. So I've got 3 tips for you. Number one, learn the basics and then you incorporate variety selectively. What do I mean by that? So I would suggest as a single person, you know how to cook one dish from each type of protein if you eat meat, meaning one chicken dish, one fish dish, and one beef dish, whatever protein you eat. Now, hopefully you get some inspiration from my struggle cooking class, but once you know the basics, you always have something that you can refer back to and then add variety. So for example, if you can make ground beef, you can use that in spaghetti sauce. You can use that in taco meat. You can use that in nachos. You can use that in a lot of different varieties. So that's what I mean. Same thing with chicken. If you can cook chicken breast or baked chicken, then you can shred it up over a salad. Maybe put some sauce and cheese and broil it for a chicken parmesan. You can make a chicken sandwich. So these are the things that you want to know, that you want to know how to cook one item from each of the proteins and then add variety selectively. All right, number 2 for my single people. You want to make sure that you shop smart. Get to know what your day-to-day schedule is going to be. Are you like I used to be with a long commute and you're in the office or gone for 10 plus hours a day? You know that you need to have grab and go items. I used to make the mistake of going grocery shopping without intent, without a list, and then I'm just buying things that look nice and it goes bad because I never took the time to actually make whatever that dish was. So it doesn't take a whole lot of meal planning or meal prep, but no, if you're not going to be able to cook that special piece of fish until the weekend, don't buy it on Monday and then it sits in the fridge. You can also try some of the meal planning kits. I love this. This is actually a good tip for cooking with the kids and the family too. I used to use HelloFresh. I've tried all of them. They're all great. Find what works for you. A lot of them have a reduced price free trial, and it gets you exposure to different cuisines, and then you can learn some techniques that you can do on your own. So that's number 2. And then my third and final tip, if you're a single person, is to experiment selectively. So now's the time. It's just you. You can go out with the guys, you can go out with your girlfriends and try different foods. Now, if you know that you have, sensitivities or allergies, of course, keep that in mind. But you can eat something small at home, and then if you're going out for drinks and appetizers, those are some of my favorite tasting plates where you have a variety of foods that you can try. You may never know. We all are creatures of habit, and sometimes we get stuck in our rut, and it's like, man, I wonder what that's like. Now's the time to experiment. So, those are my 3 tips for cooking as a single person, and we'll see you all on the next part of our series. Bye, class.